How we all doing tonight, South Bend? Yeah! You guys are already more energetic than the first crowd, so thank you for that. Thank you guys for coming out to my mom's basement. I hope somebody brought some Funyuns and Mountain Dew. Otherwise, it's going to be a real lame LAN party. But no, thank you guys for coming out to the drop on a Saturday evening. This late, it's great. We always enjoy when people support local comedy. So give yourselves a round of applause real quick. And then, before we get started, are there any birthdays, anniversaries, recent vasectomies out there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Birthday? What's your name, sir?
Tim.
Tim? Let's sing Happy Birthday for Tim. All right, ready, guys? On three. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. Stop it! We're done! We're done! This is a comedy show. This is a comedy show, not a party. Well, it's a party. Let's get started with the rules. You know, the best part of a party. We hate them, but we got to use them. Please silence your phones. They're distracting to us up here. Oh, that's a nice motion real quick. Keep the flash photography off. We already got bright enough lights up here. We're blind as is. Don't record us. This is our material. We get to use it how we want to use it. Keep your table talk to a minimum so you can hear us make the jokes, because you'll laugh louder when you get to understand them. And don't heckle. And heckle is anything like giving a witty retort or responding when a comic isn't directly talking to you. We all saw the Oscars. I'm a bit bigger than Chris Rock, so don't try. Don't try. We have a great show for you guys tonight. We actually have 3 guest comics starting off, all local favorites. We got Chris Ray. Give him a round of applause. We got Prince Tone. Another round of applause. We're going to keep it going. We got Adrian Horst rounding out our guest comics. And then our feature comic, all the way from Lexington, Kentucky, is Mike Fields. Let's give him a round of applause. And then you guys are in for a real treat for our headliner. Today we have DJ Sandhu, all the way from Las Vegas. Let's give him a big round of applause. So before we get into this, can we all raise a drink real quick and give a cheers to the success of my OnlyFans account? It's not going well. It's not going well. My name is John Freitag, and I will be your guys' host tonight. And can anybody tell me why our buttholes can taste spicy but not sweet? Like, why do I have to feel the burn of a pepper twice when all I really want is the sweet kiss from a Twinkie? And creeps up on you. Don't I kind of look like I should be headlining that When We Were Young festival? I'm just missing the eyeliner, a lip piercing, and, oh, that's right, a sexual assault charge. I even got an edgy band name picked out. It would be My Clinical Depression. Actually, this is America. I can't afford therapy. It'd be more like My Self-Diagnosis. And I'm not actually depressed. I just spent the last 36 hours playing video games and watching other people play Dungeons and Dragons, because that's what healthy people do. And I don't want to kill myself, but somebody recently told me I look like Machine Gun Kelly, so I get it. I get it. Did you guys all make it here safe tonight? No crashes, no worries? No? On my way over, I was in one of those lanes that was quickly ending, and I was trying to merge left. But this big-ass truck wouldn't let me go through. So in my head, I'm thinking, all right, some small dick asshole boxing me up, right? I eventually get behind this Jeffrey Dahmer on wheels. And they have a bunch of pink breast cancer survivor magnets and stickers on the back of their car. So now I'm the bad guy. I'm the small dick asshole. Now I'm the one with a lump in my chest. Because she's strong. She's a hero. She's a survivor. But for just 1 second, I wish she wasn't. Like, I'm glad she gets to live a long life and it wasn't cut short, but for the smallest amount of time, her pink ribbons had me seeing red. And I'm glad she gets to go home to her friends, family, and loved ones. But for just the smallest moment, I wish we cut federal funding. Now, as I was driving along with this moral quandary in my head, I was listening to the radio, and a song that features the word hose came on. The chorus goes, "You can't turn a hoe into a housewife." And it's pretty catchy, so I was getting excited to sing along the chorus, right? And it comes up, and I belt out, "You can't turn a hoe into a housewife." But the radio betrayed me and went, you can't turn it into a housewife. Which I get. We're censoring the radio for kids, but like, where are my hoes at? And like, what's the end goal? I know as a kid, when I heard something missing from a song, I looked it up. That's how I learned most of my curse words. Are we just trying to create more verbose bullies? They'll be out on the playgrounds calling each other petulant ragamuffins or pedantic plebeians. I've worked with kids. They're gonna swing faster and harder on that motherfucker than anybody else. So here's my solution. We unedit the radio. Let them hear the words, so they at least know how to use them. Don't use the N-word or the other F-word, because how delightful would it be to see an 8-year-old finish the last piece of cake, throw his fork down, and go, fuck, that's delicious. Or at least, like, put WAP back on the radio, because the alternative, wet and gushy, somehow more vulgar. Somehow more vulgar. We're here in South Bend, which is great. Any Notre Dame fans out there? Yeah. It's great. It's right down the road. But I'm a big football fan, and it's been kind of a weird year to be a Notre Dame fan. Brian Kelly became the first head coach to leave Notre Dame for another school. And he broke the news via text, so like, I kind of get how my exes feel. And a lot of people were upset, sure, because he could win a lot of games, but he could never complete the season. Having him as a coach was like edging for 11 years. Can you finish once, dude? I just need to come. Now, my love of sports started at a young age. I played a lot of football and baseball. And the coaching styles between those two sports couldn't be any different. Baseball coaches are super encouraging and supportive, like, good swing, bud, or you'll get it next time. Football coaches? Not so much. Are you fucking blind out there? How'd you miss that tackle? Quit crying, you baby. This is a man's sport. I remember my coach grabbing me by the pads, pulling me in close, and pointing to another kid on the other team named Fat Joe by coaches, players, and parents alike, and telling me, I need you to put that fat-ass hog in the ground. Now, even I, as a 9-year-old, knew that was kind of harsh to call a kid with acne and a weight problem. But on the very next play, Fat Joe did one of these, and then fell on top of me. So fuck that kid. I'm gonna leave you guys with this one. I'm 28 years old, and I was recently dating. And dating when you're 28 is kind of weird, because it's right around that age where your peers are deciding if they want to have kids or not, right? And I'm still at home deciding which belt to choke myself with while I jerk off tonight. We're going to get on to our next comedian. Our next comedian is a local favorite. He's a good friend of mine. He just signed a contract with HBO where if he pays for the first 11 months, he gets his 12th month free. So let's give a big round of applause for Chris Ray.